And you.
What do I love about Rio?
Yeah.
I'm only here for 2 weeks, but I like the energy. It feels alive. Alive. What is your name? Diogo.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
If you had to choose right now, 6 months out of the year, Brazil or Thailand?
I guess I would say Thailand.
I just talked to a friend yesterday. You said he got it. He said, "Sorry, Alec, I haven't returned your messages. I got my phone stolen."
Would you consider living in Rio?
Ooh, no. I could not live in Brazil, and that's maybe because I'm from Europe and we are a bit more used to, and myself, to efficiency, a fast pace, everything is well organized, and that lacks a bit of Brazil.
You're happier here than you are in the U.S.?
I think, yeah, I definitely think so. And partly that has to do with the place, but it also has to do with the fact that I'm in love. And love was really the thing that brought me here.
Well, God for you, you're 74, right?
I'm 74.
Your partner's 27.
The views, the mountains, the ocean, the beach. Every day you wake up, it's like, you don't even feel like it's real. I say, it's a place where people can wear flip-flops and shorts year-round. And to me, I hate the winter. So,
I mean, look around. The nature, the people, the vibe, the energy. It's all very positive, very healthy. I wouldn't live anywhere else.
The mar,
The sea.
the sea, the ocean. Yeah. People are free. Yeah? It's good.
But
The energy. The energy's good.
I like you.
Why would an American expat choose Rio de Janeiro as a place to live? That's what this video is about. It's about the poor man's Manhattan beach. What do I mean by that? You get all this ocean, and then right next to the beach you have this, like the Strand, what you have in Southern California, like Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, Venice Beach. You have all this fitness activity going on at a fraction of the cost. It's very affordable here. In particular, when you compare it to places in Southern California that have a similar lifestyle. I'm gonna hop around the city, gonna talk to expats who actually live here, gonna take you through what's been my daily routine the past 2 weeks, going to the gym, going to coffee, grabbing a bite to eat, going to a football match or a soccer game, and just kind of take it in and see why an American expat would want to consider living in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I came to Rio for a conference, so I showed up a few extra days to enjoy about a couple weeks here, and now taking you through what's been kind of my daily routine during these 2 weeks, which is my first meal of the day, and then going to the gym. So I'll show you where I've been working out. This is a bro, he's my Uber driver. Uber on bike is what I've been going to for my transportation. It's about $1, no matter where you go on Copacabana, and it's convenient, and drivers are good. So far, so good. Yeah. Very good. I'll tell you what, bro. You're a good rider. Thanks a lot, man. Yes. Yeah, good ride. Good ride on Uber motorbike. Where are we exactly in Rio de Janeiro? Well, right now, you can see I'm walking along Ipanema Beach, and on either side you have Leblon, and then on the other side you have Copacabana. But let's pull up the map and kind of give you the overview of where exactly Rio de Janeiro is. North of here, it's quite a ways, it's about an hour depending on traffic, but you have Baja, and you feel a little bit more like you're in America, suburbia. Copacabana, it's classic Rio, busy, walkable, full of energy, but it's a bit outdated. Ipanema, where I'm walking right now, it strikes the perfect balance. It's upscale, beachside, stylish. Leblon takes it up another notch. This is the most exclusive neighborhood in all of Brazil, Lapa. It's known for its nightlife and colonial arches. It's great to visit. I asked one of my Uber drivers to describe Lapa. He called it a confused neighborhood, and if you've been to Lapa, especially at nighttime, you know exactly that is the perfect description. Time to dive in deeper to this vlog and talk to a few expats who choose to make Rio home. When it's sunny, the energy the electricity around here, it actually gives me energy.
On a sunny day, people have so much energy. You can even come out here certain times of night, midnight even. You'll still have plenty of people on the beach just partying, listening to music at midnight.
It's just lively in Rio.
Absolutely.
Right? On a blue sky day, it's unbeatable. This place is so active, it's so fit. Everyone's out enjoying a sunny day of blue skies, but when it's gray and rainy, it changes. It's not as lively as you might see it on a sunny day. At the end of this vlog, I'll share with you my kind of final thoughts and recap. If I would consider living in Rio de Janeiro as an expat, when I get in a place like Rio with all this beach activity and you come out here on the weekend and there's all the sport and you have the promenade over here with people jogging, bicycling, and doing their thing, it makes me want to do it.
You know, that makes me remember one of the reasons I came here was for just the health aspect. Living here, it's so much more healthy than anywhere else I've lived. There's a huge gym culture. Everyone's outside jogging, running.
Yeah.
People eat well.
And listen, it's sexy. This place is, I mean, there's a lot of, what I'm saying is, just in general in life, it's nice to look around and see people, it doesn't matter how fit they are.
Yeah.
They're just comfortable being them.
Absolutely.
In their bodies.
Absolutely.
And a lot of skin.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see a guy walking down here just off the beach. He has a big belly and a bikini, or whatever you call it, a Speedo.
Yeah.
But he doesn't give a shit.
Nobody cares. And that's the beauty of the culture. They're just so open and it's just very relaxed. It's cool.
How's healthcare? What's your experience?
Well, there's a public system and there's the private system, and you know, people who can afford the private system, you generally get pretty good care. You don't have to wait a long time to see a doctor.
Healthcare for expats in Rio. No one better than Dr. Rangel to kind of describe. I mean, you've been all over the world.
Exactly.
You present, he's a surgeon here at the hospital.
Exactly. So here in Brazil, we have like state-of-the-art technology, hospitals, and also any device that you can get with robots, state-of-the-art radiotherapy, chemotherapy, everything. So doctors here, they generally get trained. The best doctors generally get trained outside of Brazil as well. So we have exposure to every single technology, and we try to individualize treatments as much as we can. For the
I feel like
patients.
it's more personal here. I mean, personal meaning, I don't feel like there's the, you know, in the US, sometimes I just feel like I'm a pawn being used, tossed around the system. Here, it just feels more personal.
So here in Brazil, it's very common for the patient to have the doctor's phone, personal phone.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah, they have my phone. If they have a problem, if they want to have any doubts, they call me, they WhatsApp me. And so if they have a problem after surgery, they call me, they got referred to the hospital, I take care of them because they are my patients. They're not institutional patients. Here in Brazil, we have a public system like SOS, just like NHS in the UK. But the private insurance is a totally different ballgame.
But Dr. Angel, one thing too, if I was just going to go get a checkup right now and pay cash, what would it cost, do you think?
To get
just to check in, say I had a headache or something.
Oh.
Or a fever.
A fever, admission with exams and stuff like that would cost you less than $500 for everything, for like chest X-ray.
Chest X-ray?
Blood work.
Oh, full check.
Full check. Yeah.
Blood work.
Blood work, everything. Yes.
Oh, a full kind of health check. $500. Amazing. I wonder how much it would cost in the US.
Oh, $3,000 easily.
Easily. Man.
And then if you do you need public assistance, there's, you know, public health care, there's longer lines, longer waits, but still people are able to get the care they need.
Yeah. I like you got some pull-ups in you. Everyone doing their fitness.
This is great, right?
I think he's on number 40. Nice full extensions.
Yeah, he's got great form.
Man, brother. Nice. How old are you?
51.
51? How many pull-ups? How many?
10, 11.
10 or 11? Full extension.
See.
Wow. Awesome. You're in good shape, man. 51 years old? Nice. So on Google Maps, they said this gym, yeah, right here. It's called Forma. Fortunately, somebody said it was going to be a little bit difficult to find. We got to go past this building here, but we have to walk down this alley here. You can see here, there's an alley, and then once we get past the alley, at least on Google Maps, somebody said once you get through the alley, you have to walk through an area where there's a swimming pool. Yep, there's the swimming pool. So I don't think you ever find a gym so tucked away. You have an old Coca-Cola machine here, and then you have kind of the basketball, maybe the small-sided soccer, and then you walk down this alley. You can see here the old air conditioning units kind of put right outside the walls. And the gym we're going to is called Forma. So, and then you walk through kind of this section, which is usually jiu-jitsu training in the evening. And then we need to walk down 2 flights of stairs. And I'll show you guys the gym real quick. We enter here. You get this nice gym for $30 a month. Location is kind of interesting. It's right here in the basement. So you go up here and check in. There's a great selection of equipment. But what you'll notice when you go inside, but the positioning, you'll never feel more. They definitely couldn't have squeezed more equipment into a smaller space. There's so much density of equipment. But a large selection. They have like 4 leg presses. There's really no place to do bench press. There's a squat rack, some Smith machines. When I was checking out gyms, I came here. It's called BodyTech. It's supposed to be the nicest gym in Rio. For a 1-day pass, it's $30, but you can get a 1-month pass for $100. Or if you join like for a year, it comes out to maybe $80 a month. But I'm only here a short period, so I don't want to spend $100 just for a few days. If you don't want to pay for a gym, you have this beautiful outdoor option where you can work out right along the ocean. Right here in Ipanema, there's this gym that I think you could almost get everything done except for like squats. I mean, there's a little bit of a squat rack, but you could definitely get a full upper body workout in and come out and enjoy the sights and sounds of the ocean going around Rio. It's just so clear and obvious. It's such a fitness and active lifestyle. Don't see a lot of obesity in Rio. I think people that are attracted to Rio, especially foreigners, enjoy this amenity of great weather, ocean, and constant physical activity.
Okay, my comments about Rio, something that hasn't been really great is, look, there's 8.5, 10 million people that live in this city. There's literally no coffee scene. Everything's all relative, right? So compared to Tokyo or Bangkok or really any other city around the world, you have coffee shops, somewhere you can go sit down on the laptop, read a book. There's none of that in Rio. I mean, literally, this is what I've been resorting to. It's been nice coffee. They even have these nice cups that say Rio de Janeiro, but it's just uncomfortable. Sit here on a picnic chair. But I think that's the beauty of Rio, right? Because I don't think they want you sitting around. They want you on the beach. And I met Jordi here. Jordi's from Netherlands.
Yes.
Jordi, right?
Jordi.
Jordi.
Jordi, yes.
Jordi, can you come a little closer?
Oh, yeah, I can.
So, having a nice conversation here with Jordi. 5 times in Brazil. He absolutely loves the country. You've been around the world. You've been to Asia.
Yes, many times, different countries in Asia, like Nepal,
Nepal, Thailand, Japan.
And of all the places, you love Brazil.
I love Brazil. I
most?
keep coming back. Yes, yeah, actually I do.
What's on your top 5 list?
In Brazil or
In,
like
the
in
world?
countries? Top 5, it's like Argentina. It's like with Patagonia. It's Tokyo as a city, but it's also definitely Brazil. So Rio, but also Chapada Diamantina, which is a very nice wildlife park. Yes.
What do you love about Rio?
Ooh, I guess it's one of the unique cities where you have sea, where you have mountains, where you have jungle, where you can party, and that all combined in a city. I guess there are only a few cities in the world that have that. So maybe Cape Town and maybe a few in the US, I'm not sure, but it's like quite unique in the world to have all of that.
What are your drawbacks? What do you kind of not like about Rio?
Ooh, actually I don't really like the city center. It's like more sketchy and more doesn't always feel very safe. So that's actually my main thing. For the rest, it's like, yeah, I love it. Like, and I need to see. I say I'm not really a beach person, so that's quite special.
So you're not a beach guy. So, but you were just telling me that you were staying in a favela.
Yeah, that's true.
You booked on an Airbnb?
Yeah, I booked. I stayed for 3 days in the favela in Vidigal, which was really nice. I actually want to be, step over a bit of that image of the favela. I want to experience it myself, and it actually was amazing. Super nice, felt super safe. So I'm thinking about going there again instead of staying at Copacabana, staying more with outside of the tourist zones, more with local people. So it was a great experience.
Jordi, would you consider living in Rio?
Ooh, no. I could not live in Brazil, and that's maybe because I'm from Europe and we are a bit more used to, and myself, to efficiency, a fast pace. Everything is well organized, and that lacks a bit of Brazil. So it's perfect for relaxation and for vacation. But my daily life, and when everything needs to be organized and arranged, I prefer to live in Europe.
Okay, on that note, Jordi, thank you. On that note, I concur that what he was just saying, that the fast pace, getting things done, the efficiency, I think this coffee shop issue in Rio is reflective of what you're describing. You know, I think around the world we have coffee shops. You can go sit down, read a book, work on your laptop, have a meeting. Like when you go to any city around the world right now, and you just don't have that in Rio. You know, this is the only little coffee shop of 10 million people. Now, some people watching and say, oh no, we have a coffee shop. Go to Leblon. But you don't have like 2,000 coffee shops like you do in other cities, you know? Like literally in Tokyo. You have like or Thailand, 5,000 coffee shops in Bangkok. So what else? What else do I love about Rio? What else are some of the drawbacks? Well, the beach, obviously. The beach action and all the life. It's a 10 out of 10. I don't think there's anywhere better in the world where you get all that energy. But the coffee scene itself, I give it like an F-. It's a 0 out of 0. And it's a big drawback for me in Rio. What else are some drawbacks? This is where the day starts. I'm at my Airbnb and a few other things. Friction points and trade-offs. I think if you're claustrophobic, these elevators don't do so well. I think that's what it comes down to. Friction points and trade-offs. In Rio, this is kind of a friction point. Everything's just outdated. You don't have a lot of new buildings, and it almost feels like a time capsule from 1950. The other thing, when you get in these old buildings, it's often you can smell like mildew or mold. And when you're out in the street, you're gonna smell a lot of cigarette smoke. Some people are sensitive to these kind of little details. Some of you aren't, but for those that are, this is what you're dealing with. You have the security guy here. You always have the guys working the door, making sure everything's safe. And then all your buildings have double security. So you then have to get through gates, and you'll notice that everywhere is kind of gated off. You're gonna have a lot of drug users living in the street in Rio, but you always have a lot of police presence too on every corner. So I don't feel really unsafe in Rio. I feel like I need to be cautious and aware, but I don't feel unsafe like I do in a city in Colombia like Medellin or Bogota. Friction points and trade-offs. Even at the coffee place, although there's no place to be comfortable and plug in and sit back and read a book or get on the laptop, what I notice is when I'm at the coffee shop every morning, I end up conversing a lot more, meeting new people that I probably wouldn't be doing if I was at a regular coffee shop where you plug in and you're looking at your laptop or reading a book. Okay, so wait, Iceland?
Yeah.
And then which video were you watching?
Well,
Do you remember?
No, I don't really remember. I just remember your character and that you have a very distinct way of asking direct questions and getting people to give actual information. So that's why I watched it. So.
Well, that's very cool. When you come from Iceland, it's your first day in Rio.
My first day in Rio, and
Your daughter lives in Brazil.
Yes, we've been traveling around actually for like a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah. So we went to like the interior of the state above, which is.
And your boyfriend is from Brazil?
Yes, he's from Capital, and actually this cafe, all the coffee is from his region there, which
It's
is
really good
cool.
coffee. I've been coming here every day.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
coffee's
it's really good
good.
coffee. So we went to that area, we saw all the coffee where it's planted, and then we traveled down the coast to like Búzios, Cabo Frio, Arraial do Cabo, and now we're here in Rio.
And Father's getting a very personalized tour.
Yeah. But I've actually been to Thailand also. I've been to Chiang Mai
Really?
and all the islands and Koh Samui. And
What's your favorite place in Thailand?
well, I think it's Chiang Mai. Then Koh Samui is probably it's sort of the two of those places are sort of the best for me.
Would you ever consider living there?
Well,
Or at least 6 months out of the year?
Well, I would like it, but you know the weather and the pollution and all that. So I have to you have to really weigh the good things and the bad things, and you have to sort of move around to not get caught up in pollution. But the actual vibes of the country are very good, and
The energy is good.
Yeah, the energy
but
is
unlike
good.
you come from Iceland, which is pristine environment, the nature and the blue skies.
Yeah.
And then you get to Thailand and you have the air quality issue.
Yeah, it was very strange because they say come to paradise and enjoy the sun and the clean beaches and then you come and then you get these they're burning the fields.
There's a problem with the environment.
So I actually had to just flee Chiang Mai after 10 months or something. I was there for a long time. But then I come to Iceland and I get the Icelandic pristine air and the water, and it's like, why was I leaving Iceland? This is totally the best you can get. It's the Icelandic water.
And then you had to flee Iceland.
Yeah.
Then you had to flee Iceland because of the cold.
Because it gets cold.
It gets
And
so
hey, listen,
cold.
as I get older, I don't like the cold.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't like to be shivering.
No,
That's why I'm in Brazil.
Yeah. What's your first impression of Rio? I know you only been here 24 hours.
Yeah, my first impression is that it feels safe. I was joking to her. I said they're constantly saying there are all these pickpockets, but I don't see any. As you get closer to Rio, you start to sort of close down and guard your things. But then you come here, and you're just conscious and aware. Then it's very nice.
So, question for you: you've been around Brazil now for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
If you had to choose right now, and I know your daughter's in Brazil, but if you had to choose right now, 6 months out of the year, Brazil or Thailand?
I guess I would say Thailand, but Brazil is winning big time because first of all, you can stay here for 6 months without a visa.
From Iceland, yeah.
Yeah, from Iceland. But if you're in Thailand, they're really tightening down on veterans, and they seem to be flip-flopping on the laws all the time, and they're sort of indicating that they want to tax people out of the country and just attract rich Chinese or Indians or something. So it's not a good look for them. But because I'm spending money over there, real money.
I just did a vlog, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll put the link at the top about the problem with Thailand tourism right now.
Yeah.
And it's just the reasons you just listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be like entering and leaving and entering and leaving.
It's a problem,
as well.
and like your father said, they're attracting the wrong people.
Yeah.
Well, Brazil is actually opening up a lot because I'm here on a visa that's called Digital Nomad visa, and it's new. It was like started in 2021, I think, and I can apply every year forever as long as I can earn money from outside of Brazil, pay my taxes outside of Brazil. I can stay here. I can apply. I have to have like funds, of course. But I've been here. It's the third time now that I applied for that, and I can just stay here.
And they're doing it right.
And it's amazing. Yeah, they're doing it right. They're opening up for it. They want people to be able to be here. So,
Very cool.
yeah.
Well, listen, thanks. I want to let you get back to your coffee.
Thanks.
Yeah. All the way from Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On our way to Açaí, right?
The real, this is the fresh Açaí. This is the stuff
the real
this
stuff.
Is stuff you can't get in the States. Can't get anywhere really.
So walking with Jared and Daniele. Jared's American. Grew up in Southern California. He's traveled the world. Well, Europe, some of Latin America.
Europe, Brazil, Central America.
And you're spending about 6 months in Rio?
About
Per
3
year or
months, 3
so?
months in Rio, checking out the south of Brazil. I did the northeast for a while, and I go back and forth between the south and the north of Brazil.
If you could, would you make Rio full-time home? I mean,
I
if you
probably
could,
would.
if you had the visa.
I probably would. I've been all over the world, and Rio to me, I think it's probably the most beautiful place in the world, next to Greece, my opinion. It's gorgeous every day.
What do you love about Rio so much? Of all the places in the world. So you work online, you can live wherever you want.
Right.
So what is it about Rio that
I think
you love?
there's endless stuff to do during the day. There's a big fitness culture, gym culture here is huge. Really healthy food, good steakhouses, good coffee. I mean, it's got everything you need, but it's a big daytime place in my opinion. You can't, if you come here just wanting to party and you're all at night, you're not gonna like it as much. It's really, my opinion, it's a big daytime place, you know?
What are the downsides to Rio?
Downsides of Rio are nighttime, you can't, for example, in Greece, you can walk around 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night, you're fine. You'll see kids playing on the street. You know, Rio's not like that. You gotta, I'd say past 9 o'clock, you know, you really don't want to be out walking around at night, you know? And you really, even if you are in a place with people, you still gotta keep your wits about you.
So it goes back to what you were saying about
this is Brazil at the end of the day, man.
You do
know?
your daytime activities.
Yeah, Rio's a daytime place for sure.
For you, Açaí for you, 400, right?
Yeah, Açaí 400, no sugar.
Nossa Senhora.
It's the real stuff. Yeah.
Isso é farinha de tapioca, né? Isso, farinha de tapioca. Meu Deus, vai ser assim. Isso.
So Daniele and Jared took me to their top choice for real Açaí, right?
True Açaí.
The real deal, no sugar.
No sugar?
Oh, you're not kidding.
Real deal, right?
That's the real deal.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Brazil, the culture is much more loose. You know, I have a lot of times my American friends will come out and visit me, and a lot of times they're just uptight. In Brazil, you got to know how to relax. You got to be cool. You got to be able to talk. And I feel like sometimes this hustle culture of go, 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 Brazilians are very receptive to feeling that energy. And if you can't relax, if you can't chill out, if you can't be cool, they'll pick up on it, and you won't do well here.
Why not just stay home in America?
Why not stay home in America, man?
Do your lifestyle.
You know, people always ask me that. I like America. There's a lot of fun stuff there, but I just feel like Brazil to me is just more fun. You know, the views are crazy. The nature, in my opinion, the hiking's better. I live in Los Angeles. The weather's really nice, and it's cool. But like little things, like the fresh coconut water on the beach, the fresh acai bowls, the views. I mean, you just don't have that. Even Malibu, as nice as Malibu is, I mean, it's not. You can't really compare it to Rio, man.
So, how long have you been in Rio?
I've been we bounce back and forth between Rio and Sao Paulo since we have places in both the cities. But we've owned the place in Rio since March of this year.
And do you have a place in the U.S.?
Yes, I have one in the West Village in New York City. And I love that place to go back to.
I love New York.
Yeah.
What do you love about, well, put it this way. Is there anything you miss about the U.S. when you're here for a prolonged period of time?
Not too much beyond my friends. But I keep in touch with my friends, you know, by email and, you know, all the ways that you can communicate electronically these days. Rio, we bought the place here, and we spent probably a third or less than it would cost in the U.S. in any, beach place.
Like if you were in Manhattan Beach type of thing.
Well, Manhattan Beach is in California,
Yes.
right? Yeah. If you were there, it would probably cost at least $1 million or more, I would think. This apartment, this 3-bedroom apartment on the beach.
And how much was it here?
$300,000.
Do you think you're happier here than you are in the U.S.?
I think, yeah, I definitely think so. And partly that has to do with the place, but it also has to do with the fact that I'm in love. And love was really the thing that brought me here.
Well, God, for you, you're 74, right?
I'm 74.
Your partner's 27.
My husband is 27.
So that keeps you young and happy.
Well, it certainly does.
Right?
I'm not going to lie, it does. It keeps me young and happy.
Like most other cities around the world, Sunday is my favorite day of the week. And something fascinating about Rio. Ever since I landed, I went to exchange money, right? And they wanted to charge 30% at the airport, so I didn't do it. I didn't get any cash. During 2 weeks, I've never needed cash. Everywhere I go, click, click. Even for the street vendors, even for the guys selling fresh coconut water. It's been pretty fascinating how I don't know any other place like this where you flat out do not need cash. Even all the street vendors, you just do click, click on the phone. So I usually start the day, at least my first meal of the day, I've been going right here. It's called BiBi. They got them all over Rio. It's been a dependable, relatively healthy staple for me. So. Hey, my friend. And she's been so great. Nice to see you again. Yeah. But she flirts with everyone.
My friend, my love.
Heart? Oh, my love. Now I'm my love.
Yes, my love.
I've graduated.
Yeah, my love.
I went from my friend, now I'm my love.
My love.
It gets
yes.
better every day.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
And yes.
Yeah, grilled sweet potatoes, scrambled egg, vegetable,
Okay.
Açaí bowl, banana, yogurt.
No sugar.
No sugar.
Yeah.
My love.
My love.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
So nice. So, doing the scrambled eggs with tomato and onion, and grilled sweet potatoes, and an Açaí bowl is coming. So this is what you get for $13 in Rio. I start my day here. It's always good, no oil. It's good, like scrambled eggs with tomato and onion, grilled sweet potatoes. She's bringing an Açaí bowl, which I'll put a clip up right now to show you what that looks like on my iPhone. And wondering, how much would this cost, say, in the US, or from whatever country you're watching from? My final thoughts on living in Rio as an expat or as an American. What's great about it? It's got this cool, I don't know how to describe it. They say it's dangerous here, but I haven't really felt it, especially compared to a place like Bogota or Medellin, which both feel more dangerous to me than Rio. But something about Rio, there's this kind of cool, how I would describe kind of harmonious. It's a city of so much flavor. I feel like it's the least homogenous of any Latin American city I've been to. And if I was told I had to live in Latin America, not make my base Thailand, I think Rio would rank right up there. My other favorite is Mexico City, but definitely ranks higher than places in Colombia or in Ecuador, Paraguay or Argentina, because Rio has so much aliveness. Wow. Flamengo, Santos, nothing like going to a football match in Rio de Janeiro. All the aliveness, all the passion from down there on the beach just carries over to the soccer stadium. Especially if you like the ocean and all that beach life, and on a sunny day, it's so alive, it's contagious. It only makes you or me want to exercise and stay in shape and get out and enjoy the good weather. So what do you like about Rio?
What do I like?
Yeah, what do you like about it? You've been here how long?
I like running on the beach every day.
Right on.
That's why I enjoy it.
So fitness and active.
Yes, and then because you see all these people on the beach, they do all kinds of workouts, and then that's really fun.
It's all relative, and for me, compared to a place like Thailand, it doesn't measure up. It's just easier to live in Thailand. It's got some of the same amenities in regard to oceans and things to do and all the warm-heartedness. And there's some challenges here with the language, the safety. It's hard to get here, but for 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time, absolutely. I just wouldn't choose to make Rio my home. And for those of you watching, expats watching who choose to make Rio a home, comment below. What do you love about living in Rio? In particular, how did you select it? And what other cities or places did you consider before moving to Rio? Everyone, I'm going to say farewell from this tourist zone of the Santa Teresa Steps, and I'll catch you on the next vlog.